In this video, I will show you how to make this elastic waist palazzo jumpsuit with cape and side pocket. Please keep watching. I am Agnes. Welcome to my channel, Sew with Agnes. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. This is Adige silk 4 yards. So to fold, I use a thigh measurement. The thigh is 28 divided by 2 is 14 inches. You know, for skirts we normally use the hip and divide by 4, but for trousers we use the thigh and divide it by 2. So our thigh is 28 divided by 2, 14 plus 8, that is 22 inches. So I have 22 inches on fold, and for the length is 60 inches for this Adige silk. So at that top I marked 1 inch down for the starting line, which is my waistline. I extended the points and I use my ruler to connect them. So I have to put the fabric on the floor so that I will mark. From that starting line, I'll mark the crotch depth, which is the hip divided by 4. Our hip is 45 divided by 4 is 11 to quarter, but I added 3 inches because it's a jumpsuit. So I marked 11 to quarter plus 3 inches. I connect a point and I'll do a straight line. From the starting line again, I marked the length. The length is 41 inches. And I added 2 inches for hemming. I extended the point. 41 inches length. Then I connect them with my ruler. And the 2 inches for hemming. So I have the waistline, the crotch depth line, and the length. On the waistline, I marked 1.5 inches, half inch on the crotch depth line, then 1 inch on the hem line. From the 1.5 inches on the waistline, I marked the hip divided by 4 plus 5 inches. Because it's an elastic waist and it's palazzo, so I marked the same on the crotch line and on the hem line. So for my crotch extension, I have marked 3 inches and I connect like this. On the hem line, I minus 3 inches. So I marked, yeah, then I connect now with my pant curve, then with my straight ruler like this. So I have to bring the fabric on my table because I realized that the lines were not showing clearly. So I'm just explaining. See on the crotch depth line, what I have in my extension, just showing you my lines on the hem line plus the 2 inches. So I cut out the excess. It will be easy for me to work on the table. I marked the hip divided by 4 plus 5 inches on the waistline from the 1.5 inches mark, and the same from the half inch on the crotch line, and I have 3 inches for the crotch extension. So on the hem line, I also marked the same and reduced it by 3 inches, and I connected it. So I'll cut now. I'll fold the hem line so that we will not have shortage on the hem line. From the 1 inch, I will connect like this with a slant. I have to cut it out, but later after cutting the back panel. So I'll cut this side, the 1.5 inch, the half inch, and the 1 inch on both the waistline, the crotch line, and the hem line. After cutting, I pinned, then I placed it on the back panel. So for the back, you have to make sure you have about 3 inches at the top before placing the front panel. Then at the sides, the 1 inch, 1.5 and the half inch, and this other side it should you have about 3 to 4 inches as well. So on that corner, this center back, I mark 1 inch up, then I slant it back to the side like this. What I have on the waistline, I transfer it on the back panel on that 1 inches, then I added 3 inches, then I connect like this. Then I added 3 inches for my crotch extension. I make the curve. So on the M line, I marked 1 inch, 1 inch right through. Then I connect my straight ruler. And I use the pant curve on the crotch extension line like so. I'll cut now. Cut out the side. Yeah, the 1.5 inch, the half inch, and the 1 inch on the waistline, the crotch line, and the M line. Also pin it properly. This is silk and the rest silk. After removing the pins, I cut out the 1 inch that I slanted on the front panel like so. Front will have pockets, so I have 32 inches by 12 inches, and I folded it into 4 like so, and I placed the front panel, place it at the side to get that shape, the shape at the side, the curvy shape at the side. So after cutting, I shape it well, the shape of the pocket, and I cut it out. So I will have my 4 pieces for my 2 pockets. I remove 2, then I'll work with the 2. So I'll bring out the front panel again, and on the waistline, I'll mark 2 inches, 2 inches inward, then I'll come down by 7 inches, and I'll connect like so. The slant or curve, then I'll cut it out. I'll open it like this, and to sew it will be right sides facing each other. I'll sew it half inch and I top stitch. So this is what I have after top stitching. So I'll cover it, cover the pockets. Then I'll close that side and at the waistline. So this is how it looks. I've sewn them neatly, both sides, the both panel. So I'll join the crotch for both the back and the front. So after joining the crotch, this is how it looks. I'll sew the sides now and I'll place the back and the front right sides facing each other. I marked 1 inch right through on both sides. I did the same on the other side. I marked 1 inch and pin it down, and I sew. This is how it looks. And I'll join the crotch area on both sides. So this is how it looks. I hem the bottom. My pant is ready. A palazzo pant. So for the upper, I measure what I have on the back panel, which is 36.5 inches to fold, because the front is 31 inches. So after 36.5, I divided it by 2. I have 18.25. So this is what I have. I folded it into 2. Then I added 1 inch for seam allowance. I will cut the back and the front together. From the starting point, I marked 1.5 inches for the elastic casing. And connect it with my ruler. So place it, align it well. On the 1.5 inches mark, I go up by 4 inches for the off shoulder. Then I marked 10, 11.5 inches, which is a half of our armhole. Then the half length of 16 inches plus 1 inch for joining. I extended it and I draw my line. Half of our armhole is 11.5 inches. Then the half length is 16 inches plus 1 inch. I have to align this fabric properly and pin. It's a silk, shaky. So I went inside by 4.5 inches. Then I'll create my armhole curve like this. 4.5 inches on both the 1.5 inches line and on the half of our armhole. I cut out that excess, then I cut out the armhole curve. So this is what I have. I notch the center back and the center front. Open it up like this. For the cape, I have 40 inches by 12 inches for both back and front, and notch the center. I turn the armhole for both back and front with bias, and this is how it looks. I open the bodies right side, then I place the cape wrong side on the right side of the bodies, then I pin the notch, the 2 notches I made. Then I'll sew half inch for both panel. So this is how it looks. I've sewn half inch. Now place them now right side facing each other. Then I'll close the cape half inch. I close the sides as well by 1 inch. Then I sew half inch on the bottom of the cape and I iron it neatly. This is how it looks. So for the elastic casing, I will sew 1 inch. I fold like half inch and I sew. This is how it looks. And I left 1 inch to pass the elastic. To join the palazzo and the upper, I'll place it like this, right side facing, to making sure I align the center back and the center front and the sides as well. I have to align them well. The center back, center front, align it well, and the sides. The back piece will align well because we use the back piece measurement for the palazzo to cut the upper, so it will align well. But for the front, I'll pin the center front, then I will split it like this so that it will be equal, and I will sew half inch. So this is how it looks. I've joined the palazzo and the upper now. So nice. So for the elastic, on the waist, I will use the waist measurement 36. Then I will minus 6 inches. So 36 minus 6 is 30 inches. So I will use it for the waist. Then for the round shoulder, our round shoulder is 44 inches. Minus 6 is 38 inches. So for the waist is 30 inches. Then for the round shoulder, I have 38 inches. So for the up shoulder, I will use the pin to pass it through. But for the waist, I'll go to the machine now and I'll pull out as I sew. I will pull as I sew so that it will fit like this. I'll pull and I sew on the joining, on the seam. I pulled as I sew so that it can fit well. They are not equal, so that it can even. This is how it looks. So nice. It can even draw well. This is nice. So the elastic for the the shoulder, this is, I'll pass it through the 1 inch I left. So how it looks. I will sew the excess. So our palazzo is ready. Thank you for watching, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.